Hi, my name's Lori. I'm also known as Sighmoon. Welcome to my channel. This will be the collective weekly reading for April 22nd through the 28th. We'll take a look at the immediate past energies, the current energies, and the future energies. And we'll pull a few oracle cards and see if any channeled messages come through today for all of us. Let's go ahead and get busy. Now, don't forget, we do have the full moon in Scorpio on Tuesday. And I will be doing the live meditation on TikTok. I'll put a link to it in the comments below. I'll pin it so that you can come and join in if you would like. It's going to be great. Don't forget that the full moon in Scorpio is calling us to be brutally honest with ourselves, our emotions, where we're at in life, where we want to be in life. It's asking us to look at everything and to be brutally honest so that we can step in and become exactly who we're supposed to be with this full moon. You know, the full moon in Scorpio is all about honesty and really taking those chances and delving in deep to your heart's, your true heart's emotions. You know, and now is the time to do so. I will be putting out a handout on working with Serket, one of the Egyptian goddesses of old. She actually is one of Rose's favorite companions. She was in charge with Isis and Osiris's son, and charged with their care when they were escaping from Matt. And I mean, it was actually a wonderful thing. And you know, Scorpion goddess Serket, she can take that breath away, as if numbing you, paralyzing you completely with the pain, as if a scorpion sting. But you know what's beautiful about her and why Rose loves her so much is because she can take all that pain away, take that venomous sting away, and give you your breath back, give you your life back. But I'll be putting a handout on Serket and working with her during this full moon in Scorpio because, you know, we're living our life according to the moon cycles on this channel and the wisdom and knowledge that comes through from Father Sky and Mother Earth, the collective as it were. You know, it's all about revamping the way we do things and learning to live life according to our true heart, our true soul's purpose. And the only way to truly do that is to delve into the magic of the night, the earth, moon, and stars, to find out who you are. You know, my dad used to call it the twilight hour. You know, at the early morning hours and the late night hours, the witching hour. But during those times of twilight, when everything looks new and magical, you can actually have that 24 hours a day whenever you're awake. It's just learning to connect. You know, and when I get my handout ready for Serket and working with her, I will be putting it out in an email. If you're not on my email list, I suggest you do so. There is a link in the description for my newsletter, Sighmoon Space. It's on Beehive, and I put out information on living in accordance with the earth, moon, and stars, your true soul's purpose, angel numbers and the like, ascension symptoms, whatever it is you need. You can always reach out and ask for that, and I'll do that too. But don't forget, for this full moon in Scorpio, remember that this is the time to step into who you are. On that last new moon, we set our intentions, right? To let go of the bad, to be honest with ourselves about the things that we want within this life, right? We started working with Pele and we laid waste to our entire life, right? Everything that wasn't working for us so that we could be built up anew. And now it's time with the full moon in Scorpio to truly remember to be brutally honest with ourselves, always, so that we can move forward in this life along this path to ascension, this hero's journey. If we can't be honest with ourselves, how are we ever going to achieve true enlightenment of our souls and heart, our true soul's purpose? You know, so with this full moon in Scorpio, come to my meditation live. I'll put the link down in the comments, like I said, and remember, set your crystals out under the moon to recharge and clear it. And you stand out under the moon and clear your aura. And remember, moon water. I make it with every moon. I use the moon water of the current moon cycle in order to keep me going forward. And this one, with the brutal honesty, working with Serket to take away the pains of the brutal honesty, the stings that we're going to feel. She'll take them all away from us. She will. She's truly beautiful. I'll put a picture of her in this video at the beginning. Serket is one of the most beautiful Egyptian goddesses of all. You know, she looks like a true angelic being of light. And she smiles from her heart, just like Rose does. They truly are confidence within the spiritual realm. Check it out. All right, so let's go ahead and get to this, okay? Yeah, I make moon water all the time, and I actually drink rose tea. I work with the plant rose quite often. You know, she's total love. Learning to battle your demons, to find out who you are. That's where we're all at right now. You know, learning the mental agility of our truth, to understand who we are, where we come from. You know, you connect to that collective consciousness and your clairs start waking up and you hear all kinds of things. Only half of them are really for you though, and probably even less than that are true. You really need to learn to decide and differentiate between what's yours and what's not. And that can be hard. I do have a new challenge coming up, a 21-day challenge to enter the void and raise your vibrational set point. If you've watched this video and you would like it, reach out to me and I'll be glad to give you a code for a huge discount of $27 for the 21-day challenge. Just reach out to me in the comments, you know, or send me a text to 309-669-7102 and I'll be sure to respond with the information about my upcoming challenge. It's due to start on May 7th with the new moon in Taurus. Absolutely. That's what we're going to do, and it's going to be fabulous. It really is. I welcome you to join in. It's going to be great. It's going to be all about raising our vibrational set point and increasing our awareness so that we can have greater balance and harmony within our lives. It's going to be a beautiful thing. She's telling me they're almost ready. Are you ready? Here we go. This is Tarot of the Spirit World. It does not use reversals, and it looks more at our addictions, compulsions, our fears, things like that. So let's go ahead and take a look. I'll put out the 9 cards and we'll go from there. All right. And you know, along this path to ascension, this hero's journey, sometimes it can be quite hard and our emotions can get the best of us. That's why right now with this full moon in Scorpio, it's so important that you connect with your true essence. And Serket can help you do that. I promise. And you'll start to see that all the pains of the past, they don't need to hurt. You can just let go of them and start anew. It's a beautiful thing. The overall energy for the reading, the 8 of Cups. So many of us are still thinking about all the losses. But this 8 of Cups is different. Quit fearing the loss of change that comes from change. Changing your lifestyle, your circumstances, your job, your partner. It's not a loss, dear. Every time you close one door and another opens, you retain all the knowledge that you already had. You need to remember that. You know, when you close a door, it's an opportunity to grow and to look at the pearls of wisdom from that cycle of your life, or that season, if you will, so that you can learn from it and understand the wisdom that you now have within your heart and soul that came from it. And as you use that wisdom, you can continue to stare down your demons and release yourself from the chains that bind you. You know, we look in the mirror and we see this skin in our hair and our eyes, and it's just not representative of who we are inside. You know, who we are inside is not this. Who we are inside is our divine essence, our angelic being of light that lives within our heart space and grows as we connect to divine source energy, Father Sky and Mother Earth. And when you realize that, when you follow your passion, you start to realize all the lies that were told to you, all of them. And it's horrifying to think what we as humans have done to mankind, to everyone. Plant life, animals, birds, different species, doesn't matter. We were horrible. And when we realize the truth of who we are, it's revolting. Of course it is. It hurts. And then we wonder, do we have enough time? Can we still tell our story now that we know the truth? And how do we deliver it with impact? How do we dream up our world and have the courage and the strength to move forward with what you now know? What we all know is that when we connect to that 5D consciousness, it matters the thoughts you allow to slip out from your mind. You start to understand that you can acquire strength as you connect to that 5D consciousness, as you learn to project astrally and travel amongst the stars. You'll find that you do have the strength. You're given strength through your community, your bonds of friendship and love, and with Father Sky and Mother Earth, their daughter Rose, the true love of the universe, the unconditional love. All we need to do as star seeds, angelic beings of light, true children of the divine, is to accept the offer, to get to know ourselves, to actually serve in true reverence and help raise the vibration of this planet. You know, it talks about alms for the poor. So important. You know, there are many people on YouTube, and very few have the hearts of some of the people I've met in the past couple of years. You know, there's a man called Aaron Dowdy. He's on YouTube. I learned to make my YouTube channel from him, and he recently gifted to so many High Vibe 101. I mean, what a wonderful thing it is. If you'd like information on that, you can reach out to me too, and I'll tell you how to join it. But it's a wonderful thing, and Aaron Dowdy truly, truly took alms for the poor to a whole new level, and I was humbled by it when he said it. He's a millionaire, right? I mean, he's got like 1 billion followers or something. I don't know, but he his heart was so humbled when he was talking about it, how he wants to truly affect change within this world, within this galaxy, and to recognize that some people can't afford his medicine, his challenges. Some people can't afford a life coach. They can't afford the things that presented us with the freedom that we now have. And he gave it all away. You just had to join his community and participate. And it was truly humbling. And, you know, I look at my coaches as my children sometimes because they're so much younger than I am. And I mean nothing bad by it, but he has grown so much in the past couple of years. He and Victor Odo both, they were both my coaches for FTP when I first joined in 2022. But I digress. I'm going on with things that just don't fucking matter right now. Let's get into our reading, shall we? Alms for the poor. We can all give from our heart. You don't have to give money. You don't have to give food. You just have to give from your heart. It can be a handshake, a smile, a compliment, anything. A hug, generally a smile. Just reach out and compliment somebody. Alms for the poor, poor in spirit, poor financially, whatever it is. There's always a way to lift somebody else up. You just need to remember to face your demons down and rethink the way you're looking at life. Do your job. Do your work. And when you look at the past, don't look for the demons coming to chase you down. Look for the pearls of wisdom those challenging moments gave to you. They're important. All right, so let's go in with the immediate past energies. The 4 of Cups. Sorry, 5 of Cups. Let me put on my glasses. Hold on. Let me make sure I get the right one. Well, I had that cataract surgery and my eyes are still healing. So it is the 5 of Cups. Looking at the things we lost, but the collective wants us to know that we don't need to focus on the things we lost. We don't need to look to the past and say, oh my God, what have I done? Oh my God, why did that not work out? What the fuck is going on? Why am I losing everything? You said it would be a good life on this journey. It is. Question is, what are you trying to hold on to that's out of alignment for your true soul's purpose? What are you trying to weigh the decisions on? Two of Swords. You're trying to speak your truth, but you don't know what your truth is yet. You have to dive in. You have to make the commitment to speak your truth, the King of Swords, to know who you are. It's okay to be afraid and unsure. I mean, heck, who wants to give up everything in their life for change, not knowing what that change is going to be? I mean, I did it. I did it 8 months ago when I lost my job due to COVID. You know, I had to turn in my company car, my gas card. I lost my apartment. I put all my shit in storage. And I took off on a road trip for 5 months in a used car. I didn't know what else to do, but I knew I wanted this life. And I knew my old life was over. So I had to change. I put all my shit in storage and took off, and I'm definitely a different person. I am now a transformational mindset coach, spiritual life guide. I do tarot and oracle readings for the collective. I channel messages, and my life is much different. And when I look back at my career, at my chosen path, at my life choices, I now see all the wisdom and how every choice I made, every decision in my life led me to this point. And you will too. You just have to remember to let go and to listen to spirit. Listen to those intuitive hits. Do the work. Take this offer. Stand up. Start again. And this time, remember one good thing. Boundaries. Your boundaries, your personal boundaries. Listen to your gut feelings. If they tell you that somebody's not a good person, don't try to see the good in them. Accept that they're just not resonating right now, and maybe in the future you will. You need to put up your boundaries and protect your heart, your story that is yours. Look at everyone. Think of the laws of reflection. Everyone you meet reflects something back about you. You know, think about it. What am I reflecting to you right now? It's an important question. In the future, I know you guys are all making the right decisions because this one's here. You're taking on learning who you are. What's the Temperance card? True healing, knowing your place within this world. Carving out our place amongst the stars, if you will, to live our true soul's purpose. And the only way for you to do that is to begin again, as if the fool. You thought you knew the answers? I challenge you, do you really? Come along on my new challenge. To enter the void, raise your vibrational set point. Find out who you fucking are. Increase your awareness, your consciousness, everything, and bring about greater balance and harmony within your life. Just reach out to me. I'll give you the discount code for this challenge since you're watching this video. And just remember, when you start again, as if the fool, to let all you know go, to begin again with the wisdom of your soul, leads to this, your 9 of Cups, true happiness, true wish fulfillment, true abundance of love and joy and harmony within this life. Just have to remember to speak your truth, and remember one thing. When you look in the mirror and you see this bag of skin, look deeper within and see the child of the divine that you are, the angelic being of light, born of Father Sky, Mother Earth, pure divine love and energy. Hold your head high and speak that truth. Now if you're ready, I just go by the cards. Accept the offer. Reach out to me. Find out who you are even more. I do have my coaching program as well, but this challenge I think could really help you understand your important role within this universe. Raising the vibration, increasing your own awareness, your own consciousness, your own ability to connect and take life by whatever you wish to call it. Take life by the balls and live it the way you're supposed to. Yeah, I don't talk very nice sometimes, but sometimes you do. You know, there's that song by Trooper, raise a little hell, raise a little hell, raise a little hell, raise a little hell. If you don't like what you're seeing, change it. Raise a little fucking hell. Yeah, listen to the song. I mean, I'd sing, but I'm at my son's at the moment. I'm in another transition stage. All right, so let's go ahead and pull a moon card, shall we? What a great reading, huh? Let's go ahead and pull this moon card. Yeah, don't forget, you know, the live meditation that's coming up. Come and join in. You know, I'll put the link in the comments. We'll be calling in the energies of the full moon in Scorpio, along with Soket, to help us truly understand who we are and alleviate the pains within our heart, from the stings of betrayal, lost love, deaths in the family, whatever it is, whatever that pain is within you, let's get rid of it. Let's finally heal the trauma of our past and move past it, shall we? All right, let's go ahead and see what this moon card is. Work through your fears. Hey, Scorpio, how fucking amazing is that? I'm going to put my glasses on here for a minute. New moon in Scorpio. Well, it's actually the full moon in Scorpio coming up, but to work through your fears is great advice. And you can work through them. Work through them with the Scorpio full moon. It's calling us to be brutally honest with ourselves. Tackle those fears. Work with Soket. Watch the guide. Read the guide. Work with her. Call upon her. I mean, I can give the guide, but it's a personal connection. Speak to her from your heart and ask her to show you the wounds of your soul that need healing. And as she shows you them, ask her to take them. And also have some nice rose tea, because she'll help you. Rose will? Absolutely. Let's get a healing energy, shall we? Healing energy card. Yes, Soket is the goddess of choice for the Scorpio full moon. She is the Scorpion goddess. Like I said, I'll put the picture at the beginning of this video. She's beautiful. All right, go ahead and shuffle these up and get us this. All right, you ready? Yes, my shirt. Love who you want to love. And I mean that. You know, I was having a conversation with a granddaughter earlier, and, you know, she said something. We were just talking about life and different things, and she has such great artistic ability. You know, she makes little things, and she draws, and she does origami. But today, you know, I did a reading for her, and I gave her new tarot cards because I really liked them, and they spoke to me that they were for Maya, so I gave them to her, and we were playing with them and doing readings, and one of the 3 cards, past, present, future, that I did for Maya, along with the other ones, tuned me into something that she's going through in her life. You know, that is a true challenging situation for her. She has such beautiful artistic ability, and she said, I asked her if she was going to follow her passion for art, and she said, no, I need to keep myself in the real world. That's not real world. And I asked her what she meant by that, because we should teach our children to follow their passions. You know, and so we started talking about digital marketing and things like that, because her mom got into it. She goes, oh no, I don't want to do digital marketing. So we started talking more about artistry and painting and you know, pottery classes and things like that. And I said, so if you do that when you get older, how are you going to market yourself? Maybe you should learn that digital marketing from your mom. And she just kind of looked at me, but it hurt my heart. It did. When she said, no, 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 I need to stay in the real world. That's not the real world. And I went, sweetie, yes, it is. It is your full-time passion and purpose. Something tells me it is her full-time purpose to be an artist of some sort, a shaker and mover within this world with her heart. And it broke mine to think that her stepfather had told her, got to keep your head in the real world. It broke my heart. So this summer, Maya and I, aside from rock climbing that we've been doing, we are going to take a pottery class together this summer. Yeah, it's going to be a little strange, but we're going to do it. I mean, I just think that we should always be encouraged to reach our true potential, no matter what it is. You know, and to tell somebody, a child of the divine, that they can't follow their heart, their passion. You know, my granddaughter also, we were talking about the LGBTQA community, and I was like, well, do you like girls? Do you like boys? And she was like, no, I actually said, do you like boys? Or do you have a girl problem? She goes, I'm not allowed to like girls. And again, my heart was like, what the fuck? What do you mean? Now, I didn't say it quite like that. I do cuss. And I was like, what the fuck do you mean? You can love whoever you want to love. It's what prompted me to wear this shirt. And she said, no, I can't. So then we started talking about individuation from her parents and forming her own opinions and ideas. The same thing that you and I do right now, but we're older, right? To individuate, to set our own ideas, and to let our own voices be heard for the things that we believe. And she said, yes, when I'm 18, that will happen, because it can't happen before then. And she said, why? Because I have to listen to the rules to live in their house. And my heart just broke. There's nothing I can do. I'm not her parent. I'm just her grandmother. But I can give her the encouragement, all that I can, just as I try to do for all those in my life, to follow their true heart's desire. I can do that for my granddaughter. I absolutely can. You know, I can just show her what it's like to feel that happiness. And at 18, she can choose to do whatever she wants. But until then, I'm going to continue to encourage her, to let her creative expression play. The Path to Light. Let me put on my glasses to read this. I make the conscious choice to move towards the light one step at a time. I transform my weaknesses into strengths by mastering my thoughts. I overcome obstacles with positivity and acceptance. I develop my gifts and extend my light to every being unconditionally, as we all should. You know, one step at a time means so much. Until you make that initial step, that one step, how are you supposed to know what the next step is? I mean, there's just no way to know. You know, I overcome the obstacles with positivity and acceptance. I mean, we need to accept both the light and dark within us. During this full moon in Scorpio, it's the actual opportune time to do so. Stumbling over my words a bit. But now is the time to be brutally honest and remove those things in our lives that are holding us back, keeping us in stagnant energy, if you will. You know, upon this hero's journey, we should always be working on our shadows, always changing some aspect of ourselves internally, our heart, to learn to connect more, to learn to quiet the mind better. You know, to bang a drum if you want to your spirit of nature, however you want. But we should always be changing, forever changing. All right, I wish you the very best of days. I truly do. I hope this reading found you well, and I hope you're able to use it with the collective. But with parting thoughts, There is a message coming through, and I don't... When all is said and done within this life, where do you wish to be? When all is said and done, and you're in your prime of your youth, you will say, what do you wish to look back and see? Questions of the day. Bright blessings, and namaste. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I look forward to next week and hearing from you. Drop me a line in the comments. I'll talk to you later. And don't forget, full moon meditation on TikTok, 8 p.m. on Tuesday. I'll drop the link in a pinned comment. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.